my name's Robbie from Girl Bike Club. In this video today we're going to be doing a 30-minute HIIT session for beginners on the exercise bike. So make sure you're fit and safe to ride, jump on the bike, get clipped in, and let's get ready to go. So today is going to be a very fun workout. We're going to start by keeping the resistance really light, the legs nice and slow, and we're just going to warm into the session. The last thing you want to do is to ever go into high intensity work without a proper warm up. This is going to take roughly around 5 minutes, and what we're going to do in this time is I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about these figures down in the corner, such as resistance and RPM. So at the minute we're at 60 RPM and resistance level 1. So resistance level goes from 1 to 10. 10 is the most effort you can give for 20 seconds, and 1 is a place where you could sit for roughly around 5 to 6 hours. So 5 would be roughly the most effort you could give for an hour, 6 you're looking around 40 minutes, and so on. So that's going to be really important later in the session, because we need to make sure that we're working at good places to get that heart rate up and really make the most of the session. So now I want you to take that resistance level a little bit higher by just either turning in your resistance dial, or if you've got a level like me, just popping it down. So I want you to go to 2 out of 10. So this is a pace you've probably got about 3 hours worth of. So ease the legs in, keep it nice and slow, and just let the blood start getting round, let your body warm up. This is so important for all your tendons, all your muscles, and to have a good session. Next, we're going to discuss RPM. So RPM stands for revolutions per minute. It's how quickly that you're pedaling. So the higher the RPM, the quicker your legs go. So we're at 60 at the minute, we're going to build it up to 70. So slowly start speeding those legs up. You'll notice that the effort level has got a little bit higher. So now that resistance level could feel a little bit heavier, because to generate power it is torque, which is your resistance, times cadence, which is revolutions per minute. So now we're going to add a little bit more resistance. So I want you to go to about 4. So this is an effort level you could probably hold for around hour and a half, 2 hours. So anyway, I have a very fun session planned for you today. Today, as I mentioned before, we're doing intervals. So we've got a 5-minute warm up, 20 minutes of hard work, and a 5-minute cool down. And I'm going to push you, yeah? Remember, this is a session for beginners. So if there's anything you don't feel confident doing, don't worry about it, just do the best you can. If you start to feel really uncomfortable and any pain, make sure to stop, yeah? Know the difference between pain and hard work. So add a little bit more resistance and speed those legs up. So 80 RPM, and I want you to roughly be around 5 out of 10. A pace you can hold for about an hour. So now that's going to be feeling good. You can already hear my heart rate's picked up, my breathing's regulating, and my body's just getting used to being in this place. So 50 seconds left on the warm up. Whew. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing today. So we have 4 5-minute sections, and each one is going to have a different style of interval. So some are going to be done with cadence, others with sitting standing combinations, and some just with slow gritty resistance. So we're going to start really nice and easy. Our first 5 minutes of 30 seconds at 80 RPM, level 8 resistance, and then 30 seconds At level 5, 60 RPM. So, the first interval is in 25 seconds. So we need to find our base point, which is 60 RPM, slow the legs down, and get to that 5 out of 10. An effort level you feel you could hold for an hour. Then, when I say, we speed the legs up, we adjust the resistance to make it feel like 80 RPM, 8 out of 10. 3, 2, 1, go. Stay seated, and here we go. Might take a little bit of time just to get to the right place, but it should really add to that intensity. So 8 out of 10, 80 RPM, should feel like a place that you could hold roughly around half an hour. And ease off. Slow the legs down, back to that 5 out of 10. Whew. Okay, next one coming up in 20 seconds. Told you it'd be fun. So you've got 5 of these to do before we move on to the next section. They're really simple intervals. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. So back to that place, 80 RPM, 8 on the resistance. Best way to do indoor cycling classes, just keep it simple. Test yourself, push yourself, make it count. Nearly there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 5 out of 10. 60 RPM. Whew. So 1 for 1 is quite a short recovery. So if you feel like it's already getting under the skin, then that's good. The whole session won't be as tough as this. There is going to be places where we have much less resistance. 3, 2, 1. Again, speed the legs up, 80 RPM. Get that resistance, 8 out of 10. Whew. Character building, yeah? Nearly there. 2 more to go after this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Can be quite difficult to slow those legs down, can't it? But you're doing great. Keep digging. The next 5-minute block after this, it's going to be even more fun, yeah? Okay. Nearly there. You got this. Again, 8, 80. We're nearly there. Should be feeling good now. Should be feeling nice and warmed in. Everything's working as it should. All feels super fun. 3, 2, 1. 5, 60 RPM. Woo. Nearly there. This is definitely fun, isn't it? Okay, 1 more to go. Then we move on to the next 5-minute HIIT block. So to introduce you to HIIT as beginners, it's really important, 80 RPM. It's really important just to give you little tasters of lots of different style of HIIT. Stationary, like what we're doing now, some dynamic, some using cadence. Nearly there. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I want you to take the resistance to 4 out of 10, RPM to 80. So legs stay quick, but the resistance is much lighter. 4 out of 10, pace you can hold from about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Now this block's a little different. So we're going to be doing 45 seconds at this rest pace, 15, where I want you to jam the resistance in, to 10, which is going to be the max pace you can do for about 20 seconds, lower the RPM to 60, stand, dig in. 3, 2, 1, resistance nice and heavy, stand, and 15 seconds of giving a really strong, solid effort. Really dig in. Remember. And back to 4 and 80. Remember, you get 45 seconds rest on these. Whew. So we'll really quickly transition to the second style, where the rest is longer, less intense, but to make sure we're still working hard, the time where we need to be working is much harder. Remember, it's only 15 seconds. You just need to slow it down, really heavy resistance, stand up, dig into those pedals, yeah? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Resistance heavy, stand, and a really big effort. It's great for building leg strength. 3, 2, 1. Back to 4 and 80. So that's something quite interesting with HIIT. It's very fast. And stuff like this is very dynamic. Changes every 30, 45 seconds. We're keeping that heart rate high. We're really doing our best to dig in and make the session count. You got this. Doing so well. I'm proud of you. I'm feeling it too. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Again. Make sure you're not going too easy on yourself, okay? 3, 2, 1. 480. Nice. Whew. 2 more to go. Then we move to the next block of intervals where we're going to be playing with cadence. Whew. You got this. Remember, you came here to work hard. Make the most out of the session, okay? Can't get it back after. Okay. 2 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Resistance in. And dig. You got this. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. 480. Nice. Okay. Last one. I want to do a little bit longer. Do 30 seconds, okay? Don't go in lighter. Go in heavy. Challenge yourself, okay? Ready? I know it's cut the rest down, but you can do this. 3, 2, 1. If it gets too much, sit down early and remove that resistance. Get a bit of extra rest, but try. Just make it happen. Push yourself further than you thought you could do. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. 5 out of 10, 60 RPM. The legs are going to be boiling here, but you gotta push in and still hold that resistance. Okay, the next section, we're going to be doing something called playing with cadence, yeah? Whew. This is where instead of adjusting the resistance to make it harder, we are just going to be upping our RPM. So, it's going to be 2 minutes worth in this 5 minutes, 3 minutes off, 2 minutes on. So 5 and 60 doesn't feel too bad. You've got to leave the resistance where it is, take the RPM up to 110. 3, 2, 1, like this. Now you'll notice we haven't touched that resistance, but it is feeling much harder on the legs. Still probably haven't recovered from a lot of the work earlier. Hold the speed though. Try not to bounce around on the saddle too much. Got this. These are minute-long intervals, so you've got to be strong, okay? You get a lot of rest in this section, yeah? And know you can do it. When we come to rest, we still don't touch that resistance. We just slow the legs down in 3, 2, 1, back to 60. Whew. Feels much nicer there, doesn't it? You're smashing it, keep going. You got this. Just keep digging in. One more big minute like that, then a minute's rest, and on to the 4th and final 5-minute interval session. You are 17, nearly 18 minutes through the session, well over halfway. Just be feeling really proud of yourselves now. You can do this. Just be strong, have fun, yeah? Remember, it's your bike, your resistance, make it work, but work hard. Again, lead the resistance, 110. Let's go. I know it's hard to hold the pace. Gotta dig in though. You can do this. Nearly there. Halfway through. Come on. All in this together. Heart rate's through the roof. Speed is high. You got this. Don't be shy with it. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Don't touch that resistance. Woo. Woo. What a session. What a session. So, get your recovery in now. You will need it. Then we go into the last 5-minute block of intervals, which we're going to mix everything together a little bit, okay? I feel like the last 15 minutes has been so productive. We can challenge ourselves further. We can be better, okay? So 80 RPM, 4 out of 10. Yeah? There. Okay, the last 5-minute block. What we're gonna do? Well, I want to really make this tough for you. So what I want is 30 seconds of standing between 70 and 80 RPM at roughly around 8 or 9 out of 10 resistance level, okay? 5 times, you got this. 3, 2, 1. Being beginners, it can be difficult to be standing with speed. So you can just do 60, just make sure the resistance is there. If you're struggling with standing, don't worry, it's normal. Do it seated. Imagine you're sprinting to the end of a race. Yeah? You got this. This one's gonna feel awful. 3, 2, 1. 3 out of 10. 90 RPM. We need this recovery. We need it to count. So we're going quick on the legs to remove the lactate, but even lighter. Then, straight away we go back to that standing, 8 or 9, 70 to 80 RPM. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Again, you can do this. It's the last push. Make it count. If you feel like you're struggling with them all, just do what you can. Beginners, very different levels. So I want to get the best out of all of you. 3, 2, 1. 90 RPM, 3 resistance. Whew. You're nearly there. You got this. Today has been a very dynamic session. I really wanted to challenge you in 4 different intervals. 3, 2, 1. Again. You got this. Keep going. Nearly there. It's tough, isn't it? Remember to balance well at this speed. You've got to have the resistance there. 3, 2, 1. 3 and 90. Woo. 2 more to go. You will find a lot of interval sessions will be even simpler than this. It might just be 30 seconds on, 30 off for 20 minutes. Yeah? So today be proud of yourself that you've changed it up so much. Again, got 2 more to go. And then we're cooling down. You've done it. Hey? You got this. If you're ever not sure about anything, just follow what I'm doing. I do the whole workout with you. And I'm definitely not going easy on myself. 3, 2, 1. 3 and 90. 1 more to go. Then we're cooling down. Whew. You got this. You have got this. I knew you could do it. You're still here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. The last one. Make it count. Don't go easy because it's the last. By now, in the standing, you might have found yourself some better rhythm. Remember, be safe, keep structure. And know you're tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 80 RPM, 5 out of 10. Whew. Got to dig into those legs still. We are in the cool down. Breathe. Get all the air in you can. Head held nice and high. Every minute, we make it a little bit lighter. Okay. So, bet you're feeling excellent now, eh? Yeah? Good. It's not easy, is it? No. Indoor cycling is fantastic. But again, it's not easy. We're here for a good time and a tough time. Okay, resistance. 4 out of 10, keep that RPM. Nice. You did really well. I appreciate it's a beginner session and I could have gone down the route 20 minutes, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, keeping it nice and light. But I didn't. I went down the route of really mixing it up for you. So the next time you decide to do a girl bike glove indoor cycling session, you know what to expect and you know how to be dynamic now. This is exactly the kind of work you're doing the Instructor at Spin Studio. We keep it simple here. We don't jump around too much. We just work hard, get the heart rate up, burn the calories, and we be safe, yeah? Okay, resistance. 3. Here we go. Keep the 80. So yeah, you've done really well. And we always have to cool down at the end to remove as much lactate from the legs as possible to make sure that we can be back on the bike in a day or two to train again. You can tell just how much that got under my skin just by how hard I'm working and what I look like now. But well done. There's a lot to learn. It can be a little bit intimidating in these first sessions, but you did fantastic. You should be proud of yourself. It's really important that if you want to do more sessions, to make sure your bike's set up correctly beforehand and subscribe to the Girl Bike Glove YouTube channel to check out some of our other awesome sessions, yeah? We really enjoy doing these here. We love to put them on YouTube for you guys to enjoy. We really hope it gives you confidence to train harder and do longer sessions. So ease up a little bit more. Nice. It's amazing how much hard work you can get out of 15 minutes, 30-minute sessions. You can really burn the calories. You can tell today we had a 5-minute warm-up, 5-minute cool down. We had 20 minutes where we could really push ourselves. On a shorter workout, like 15 minutes, we do a 3-minute warm-up and a 3-minute cool down. But you can see just how much you can get under the skin in such a short amount of time. Longer sessions are a lot of fun, 45 minutes, an hour. You really get a lot out of them, but the pace does have to be brought down. Because could you imagine trying to hold that kind of pace that you did in those 20 minutes for 50 minutes after a warm up and cool down? That would be really challenging. Resistance, 1. Oh, it's light. Keep the legs turning. They should be feeling a lot better now, yeah? Everything should be easing off. You should be feeling good for a nice drink of water and hopefully some protein to speed up that recovery. So again, make sure to subscribe to the Girl Bike Glove YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us today. Can't wait to see you next time. If you enjoyed the session, drop us a comment below, tell us why. We'd love to hear from you. So, 20 seconds left, and then we can get ourselves off these bikes and ready for the rest of the day or your next day tomorrow. And for one last time, well done. Really proud of all of you, yeah? Done so well. 3, 2, 1. Give yourselves a clap. You deserve that. See you next time.